Hi, Todd VanDenburg here with VanDenburg Capital Management and another Uncommon Sense update. So here we are, just a little over 2 weeks out from the presidential election, and we still don't have an officially declared winner. Now, yes, the media has called it for Joe Biden, and he is the likely winner. But because there's challenges in quite a few states, a lot of the states haven't actually certified their delegate counts. So, officially we don't have a winner yet. It's just crazy, but it's not unprecedented. If you go back to 2000, I can very easily remember, Al Gore and George Bush going at it, tooth and nail over Florida and hanging chads and all that kind of stuff. This is a little different in that the Trump administration is fighting in many different states to try to get the votes recounted, and as they like to say, that every legal vote is counted and every illegal vote is not counted. Well, that's the same thing that they said back in 2000. It was much closer in 2000, no doubt. They were basically fighting over a few hundred votes. But little known fact, the Gore campaign and Al Gore didn't concede the election to George Bush until December 13th. So we've got quite a few weeks before we're at that range. So this is all something that has happened before. It's not unprecedented. It's not a fundamental erosion of democracy or anything like that. As a matter of fact, this has nothing to do with money. I actually view what's going on right now as evidence of the strength of our democracy, because we have processes to allow people in elections who feel like they maybe got shortchanged or there were some irregularities. There's a process that they go through, and that's sort of what the Trump administration is doing right now. Now, will they likely succeed in their goal to basically have the election go their way? That doesn't look likely, but it also doesn't undermine our democracy. This is actually our democracy at work. It's amazing. It's painful, but it's amazing. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. So as I sit here today, the Dow's running really close to 30,000, hard to believe. And it's gone up primarily on news about the coronavirus vaccines. There's two different companies now that have announced vaccines that are in the mid 90% effective, which for vaccines is amazing. Most vaccines, if they're 50 to 60% effective, it's considered a good vaccine. So 95% effective rate will just be a total game changer as they roll this out, later this year and on into next year. And that's basically what the market is trading up on right now. It isn't, the markets are not too bothered by what's going on in the election. There is some uncertainty as to, will the two seats in Georgia, will they be split? Will the Republicans get both? Will the Democrats get both? And really, the reason that the markets look at that with a little bit of concern is that right now the Republicans hold 50 seats in the Senate and the Democrats hold 48. So if the Republicans can keep one of the two Georgia seats, then we have a divided government, and the markets tend to like that. The markets don't tend to like when one party controls everything, because then all kinds of changes happen, and change is not good for big business, right? They like to know what the rules of the road are. So as we're looking ahead, to 2021, what we're seeing is, assuming that we do have a divided government, is that the government's not going to be changing much. And so we're starting to see like new housing starts, permits start to pick up. And that's all in anticipation of the rules of the road not changing, and the growth that we've seen the last several years continuing over the next couple of years. Now, we still have a long way to go to get out of the 10 million people that are extra people that are on unemployment as a result of COVID-19, and we still have some surges that may increase lockdowns, but this too shall pass. Whether it lasts 3 months or 1 month or 6 months, these vaccines are a fundamental game changer. And that's what the markets are trading on right now is, the markets don't care too much about what's going to happen a month from now, but they are looking a little further ahead to say, well, once the vaccines are out and in play and things get back to normal, what will the economy look like? And we are starting to see early signs again with building permits, housing starts, things like that, that the economy is starting to accelerate, and that's always a good thing. Now, there's no guarantees, right? If there's one thing that we've learned, expect the unexpected. So we're going to be following this pretty closely, and we think you should too. So that was your update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, give us a share. Oh, wait a minute. If anybody has any questions, you can always reach out and call me. Send me an email. Post a message to this update. I'm happy to answer any questions anybody might have. It's better to ask questions and get an answer than to sort of sit and stew on things and worry. This is not the time to be worrying because worry and stress shorten your life, and none of us need that. In any case, that was your update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, give us a share, and I'll be back again soon with another Uncommon Sense update. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to be the first to hear of more Uncommon Sense updates like these, please click the subscribe button below. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks again.